The ongoing civil war in Yemen has become synonymous with humanitarian catastrophe and geopolitical complexity. Amidst the rubble and suffering, a shadowy truth lurks. Private military contractors, groups like the infamous Blackwater, are alleged to have played a clandestine role in the conflict. While definitive proof remains elusive, whispers of their presence have echoed through the halls of power and the ravaged streets of Yemen alike. This essay delves into the murky world of privatized warfare, examining the rumored activities of Blackwater in Yemen and the profound ethical questions they raise. To understand Blackwater's alleged involvement, one must first grasp the intricate web of alliances and rivalries that constitute the Yemen conflict. To grasp Blackwater's alleged role in Yemen, we must first understand the conflict's origins. Yemen, even before the civil war, faced poverty, political instability, and social unrest. The Arab Spring uprisings of 2011 ignited grievances in Yemen. Protests erupted against President Saleh, who had clung to power for over 3 decades. Saleh's heavy-handed response only fueled discontent. The country teetered on collapse as factions jostled for power. Amidst this chaos, the Houthi movement saw an opportunity to expand. In 2014, the Houthis launched an offensive, capturing large territories including Sana'a. The Houthis, believed to be backed by Iran, threatened Saudi Arabia. While the Saudi-led coalition denies Blackwater's involvement in Yemen, evidence suggests otherwise. Journalists, human rights groups, and former Blackwater employees report the company's presence. Blackwater operatives under other firms have been involved in various activities, from training local militias to direct combat operations. Blackwater has allegedly trained and equipped Yemeni forces loyal to the Hadi government. The Saudi-led coalition relies on these militias against the Houthis. Blackwater's experience in training foreign militaries is crucial. They are also alleged to have participated in combat operations. Reports indicate Blackwater's involvement in raids and ambushes. These allegations raise concerns about privatized warfare and accountability. Section 4. Moral Quicksand. The Ethics of Privatized Warfare. The alleged involvement of Blackwater in the Yemen conflict highlights the deeply troubling trend of privatizing warfare. The increasing reliance on private military companies like Blackwater raises profound ethical and legal questions that demand scrutiny. At the heart of the matter lies the issue of accountability. Who is responsible when private contractors, operating outside the traditional chain of command, commit human rights abuses or violate international law? Blackwater's track record in Iraq, where its employees were implicated in the massacre of unarmed civilians in Nisour Square, serves as a chilling reminder of the potential consequences of unaccountable private military forces. The lack of transparency and oversight surrounding Blackwater's activities in Yemen only amplifies these concerns. Moreover, the use of private military contractors like Blackwater raises fundamental questions about the nature of war itself. When profit-driven entities become central actors in armed conflicts, the lines between war and business become blurred. This blurring of lines can lead to a prolongation of conflicts, as private military companies have a vested interest in perpetuating the very violence from which they profit. Section 5. A Legacy of Unanswered Questions. The Enduring Impact of Blackwater. The full extent of Blackwater's involvement in the Yemen conflict may never be known. The company, now operating under the name Academy, continues to operate in the shadows, evading scrutiny and accountability. However, the allegations against Blackwater, coupled with its checkered history in Iraq and elsewhere, cast a long shadow over the already murky landscape of the Yemen war. The legacy of Blackwater in Yemen is one of unanswered questions and enduring concerns. Their alleged involvement raises profound questions about the privatization of warfare, the erosion of international law, and the human cost of conflict. As the war in Yemen rages on, it is imperative that the international community demand transparency and accountability from all actors involved, including private military contractors like Blackwater. The people of Yemen deserve justice, not only for the atrocities they have endured, but also for the shadowy forces that have profited from their suffering. The international community must work to ensure that the shadows of Blackwater and the broader trend of privatized warfare do not continue to darken the future of Yemen and the world.